Hi everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to Dan versus the Kitchen. Sorry about last week. We'll explain that a little bit later while things are happening. But I am making keto Singapore noodles. Now, the best part about this recipe is I don't reckon you can tell the difference because we're using these. So there's different versions of this. This is the new packaging, but we're using cognac noodles. They're 0 carb, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're less than 1 gram of carb for the whole packet. And they, in Asian dishes, they actually work quite well. I don't think they work well as like a spaghetti or a fettuccine replacement with like an Italian style dish, but they're very good in Asian dishes because they do act similar to an Asian noodle. So let's get started. First thing we need to do is we need to wash these. So the first instructions is to do the sauce, but I'm going to do that in a second because I want to get these kind of rinsed and start to drain. So the thing with these is that they can have like a bit of a smell and a bit of a fishy flavor.
I reckon they've improved that.
They have improved that a lot. So we just rinse them under cold water in a kind of colander. I'm going to do that now. Because I just want to get this part started.
Dan did all the setup herself today.
Because I haven't been at work.
I have not contributed at all. Nothing's been pre-chopped or anything. She's going as is. So just rinsing the noodles. Do they smell?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that they had like changed the packaging or something.
They have been better, but these ones I can smell them.
Right, okay. A lot of people like to
dry them.
Yeah, just in a dry pan, toss them around.
Which we kind of end up doing once
Yeah,
they go
because this
in
is quite a dry, it's not a saucy dish. Cough there.
In the comfort of my own home.
How you going over there?
Yeah, I'm just going to let these sit now, I think. You can run them under cold water for a fair while, but I'll just let these sit on the sink to kind of drain a little bit. And there's a little bit of chopping, so I'm going to start that now. I might cut the cabbage first. So I need 150 grams of shredded cabbage. Can you get me the scales?
Mm-hmm. Hello, everybody. Hey, Justin. Hey, Annette. Hey, Mon. Lola. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Tan. How are you going? I see you've been busy smoking things in your smoker. Not smoking meats. Hey, Jules. Hey, Matt. How are you going? Hope you're feeling better. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Susan. Lots of people here tonight. Lovely to see you all. We haven't seen anyone.
Yeah, so we are currently in isolation because I was classed as a close contact of a COVID positive person last Friday. So we've been in isolation for over a week. We're on day
11, guys. The goal is in sight. On Friday, we can leave the house. So exciting.
So kind of on Friday, I went to work and I was there for half an hour and I was advised that there was a positive case in the location, and so everyone had to go get tested and isolate until we got further instruction. And then the instruction came through afternoon that we were all close contacts and we had to self-isolate. And that night was not good because the instruction is you have to isolate from everyone inside your own household. We were just like, what are we doing?
Also, which is very difficult because we only have like one bathroom.
Yeah.
And it was just so it involved Dan being in the spare room and me knocking things at the door.
So I'm just cutting up the chicken now. So I've just got one chicken thigh here, and the instruction is to cut it into strips. So I'm just cutting it into thin strips.
Hey, Leanne. Hey, Bobby. No sous chef? No, she's on her own.
I'm on my own. So since then, I've been working from home. Really, my job is not something that I can do working from home, but I started a new job a couple of weeks ago, and I'm doing a lot of training. So I've been able to do that training online. So I've pretty much just been doing that. We don't want to call that.
Hey, Gail. Looking forward to this recipe. Love Singapore noodles pre-keto. Same.
These
are like
a popular recipe.
No, but this is one of our recipes where it's like you wouldn't. To me, I'm like very happy with that. I don't feel, you don't feel. No, like if I want Singapore noodles, I have those, and I'm very satisfied. Like I've had Singapore noodles. Thank you so much, Justin. Appreciate the super sticker. Hey, Yvette, how you going? Hey, Julie. Hey, Pilch. Oh, family and friends here tonight. This is nice. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Chris. How you going? Hi, Carrie. Oh, there's so many. Lovely to see you all. So, Dan, you've got your cabbage chopped up. You've got your chicken chopped up.
Salt and pepper on that and salt and pepper on the prawns. But I want to get the pan on. So the instruction is coconut oil, but I'm just going to use
avocado oil.
Avocado oil that we've got here. We're almost out.
I know.
So the instruction is, I've got to do the eggs, but I'll get this on. Heat a non-stick fry pan, or it actually says heat a non-stick fry pan or a wok. So we might want to go and change it. Over medium-high heat, and then add some coconut oil, pour in the egg mixture and make an omelette. So I've got to make an omelette. So the instructions is just whisk 2 eggs in a small bowl. I've got to fit these back in the fridge. So the other thing that we've been doing, which we're not used to, is online grocery shopping.
They're not fitting back in there. They'll stay.
They will fit back there. There's a whole we've been doing online supermarket shopping. We've had our 3rd one delivered in a week.
11 days. In my defense, I am like trying to make new recipes, which involves lots of ingredients. Yes, we haven't been stuck in the house together 11 days or anything. You can't tell. It is like socializing, isn't it, Bobby? We are well. Thank you, Donna. We are both feeling well. We have 2.
We're not sick. We've had 2
negative tests each so far, and we got our 3rd one tomorrow to set us free. Not long to go now. I know. It feels much better now that
the weekend.
Yeah, the weekend was the hardest part. Not even just being able to go out for a walk or something. I know there's obviously people in much worse situations than us, but it makes normal lockdown
isolation
seem
is
great.
harder than
normal lockdown.
Normal lockdown.
Leanne, would it be okay to add extra chicken instead of prawns?
Yes.
100%. You could also add
Use any protein.
Yeah, pork, whatever you like. Mr. Starr, what's on the menu? Singapore noodles, Susan. And Dan has done all of her own setup today. No help from me. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Jess. Yep, this is our recipe on our website. It should be linked in the description of this video, I hope.
If you can't find it, if you just go to havebutterwilltravel.com in the search Singapore noodles, you will find it. You can also do Google.
Just Google keto.
Travel.
No, if you just Google keto Singapore noodles, we actually rank in Google for that, Dan.
Right.
We should be the first option.
This is not on.
Hey, Selma, how are you going? No, we are still going. You haven't missed it. Oh gosh, there's lots of comments. Is it boneless, skinless chicken thigh, Dan?
Yep, that's what it is. Correct.
Mr.
So I'll go through the ingredients and I'll make the sauce while that pan is heating up. So I've done some 150 grams of shredded cabbage, just one boneless, skinless chicken thigh that I put some salt and pepper on, 200 grams of prawns, also salt and pepper.
Well, it's a bit less than 200 grams because Scout
ate one while I was defrosting them. A couple of eggs that I've just whisked together. And now I will make the sauce that goes in it. So the sauce has tamari, tablespoon.
which is just like a wheat-free version of soy sauce. Hey, Annie, how you going? Hey, Erina.
2 teaspoons of curry powder.
Yes, Yvette, we were lucky to get it delivered. We've had to be strategic about the groceries because, yeah, you can't get a time slot until, 3 or 4 days away. So you just have to get what you can.
1 teaspoon of fish sauce.
Kerry, yeah, that's the only reason we're allowed to leave the house is to get tested. So there's a drive-through testing place that we go to. No one comes.
It's very well organised.
Yeah, she just asked if someone came here to test us or we had to go.
1 teaspoon of sesame oil.
Living in Shepparton right now is not much fun. What's going on in Shepparton?
It's great in Shepparton.
I try not to watch the news, to be honest.
We also don't really stay across what's happening in the other states because it's just hard enough staying across everything.
Sorry, Joanne. That's
I only know my best mate's wife's sister lives there and she's a teacher and it hasn't been good for her.
Susan said, don't forget to like this video. Thank you. Appreciate that.
And subscribe to the channel. And half a teaspoon of ginger. And then we'll get the egg.
Marissa said she's interested to see how you make the cognac noodles because she tried it once and it was a disaster. This will not be a disaster.
Hope not. Okay.
Jane said she loves this recipe. She's made it several times and it's awesome the next day for work lunch. And she uses kelp noodles.
Yeah, so you can't freeze it, but it does keep well in the fridge for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And it actually takes on the flavour.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those recipes where actually sitting it in the fridge overnight kind of takes on the flavours a bit more. So I'll show you the sauce. The sauce is just...
So what was in it?
So there was sesame oil, tamari, fish sauce, curry powder, garlic powder, and ginger powder, or ground ginger. So now, okay, this is quite enough. We're going to make the omelette. So the instructions for the omelette is to just put it in the pan.
Yeah, you can leave the fish sauce out if you don't like it.
Or you could use the coconut amino fish sauce.
Oh, yeah, that could be a better option.
Because I don't think it's maybe quite as strong.
Yeah.
So we just pop.
No, we can't go to the shops for groceries just at the moment because we're in isolation for 2 weeks. So we're not allowed to go outside except to be tested. Bobby said she thinks it's fabulous that we can still laugh even though we've been in isolation 7 days with each other.
I've already stuffed up because I didn't pat dry the prawns, but anyway.
Ah, that's all good. It hasn't all been laughing and banter, Bobby. Don't worry.
It's been a shitload of tears as well. There's been a lot of crying, especially on that first night when I was in the spare room. Just doing that for 2 weeks, I just couldn't imagine it. I didn't like relying on Erica to deliver food and drink to me. I didn't like being isolated. Neither of us knew even what to watch on TV because we spend most of our time together. Like, apart from going to work, we don't really do things separately, and that's just the way our relationship is. And so, yes, it was very emotional. And I think the best decision we made was for both of us to isolate. Erica works from home anyway, so it wasn't a massive, put out to do that. Just meant grocery shopping and we can't exercise outside of the house. So we've been doing Aqua Fitness Plus workouts, which we're over well and truly by now, for sure.
They are very good though, but yeah, just sometimes you just want to go for a walk.
The other thing I wanted to mention is the Clean and Simple Reset is on sale right now. It starts on Wednesday. So for the next few weeks, the recipes that I cook are going to be Clean and Simple recipes. If you're not sure what the Clean and Simple Reset is, it's a program that we run 3 or 4 times a year that is around cleaning up what you're eating. The focus is no dairy, no sweeteners. They're the main 2 things that are different from just regular kind of low carb. And it's focusing on eating protein with some veg, and you get a whole bunch of recipes from Erica, over 60 as part of the program, and it's 28 days. You get access to the Facebook group. There's lots of people in there that have done it before, so it's a great place to ask questions, and there's lots of support and accountability and everything in there. So if you've been wanting a change or to do something different or a focus for 28 days, check it out. We probably haven't put a link, but if you're in our Facebook group or if you follow Have Butter Will Travel on Facebook, we have talked about it. So
if you're in one of the areas where you're in lockdown, probably for another 28 days, may as well be doing this than, not. That was great, wasn't it? But I just meant, it might help you kind of have a bit of a focus around your health.
I feel like, the thing that I love the most about when we run the Clean and Simple Reset is the community aspect of it. And so if you've felt a little bit lonely and like you wanted to focus,
just give us something else to think about.
Everyone in there is super friendly, supportive, positive. Like, it's just a great place to kind of be for 28 days, and you're going to be achieving things at the same time.
Susan said, I always dry fry, that's hard to say, dry fry the cognac noodles first. I just pop them straight into a hot non-stick pan and cook them for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, a lot of people do it that way.
And that way...
It's kind of going to end up happening like that because they do go in the pan in a dry sauce. So, okay, this egg is nearly cooked, so...
Oh, Carolyn is excited because she's making this tonight.
Oh!
So, I hope you're giving good instructions.
I'm not, but there's a recipe.
No, this is not a clean and simple recipe.
No, because it's got
noodles.
Noodles. Yeah. So one of the things with the clean and simple is not eating replacement foods, and we class noodles as one of those. So all of the other ingredients mostly are, except for the tamari. Yeah. And probably even the fish sauce. So yes, it's not a clean and simple.
Leanne joined the reset today. Yay, awesome. Annette's been doing Fabulous 50 on YouTube. Oh, okay. It's an exercise channel. Cool.
You have to be 50. Okay. Egg is done. Next step is the chicken, I think. No, the next step is the prawns. So we'll do the prawns. I don't think it matters which.
Nah, I don't think it matters. Yeah, Jane, I think that's what I was trying to say. Like, it's hard to be motivated to do something when you're in lockdown. Yeah, so that's what is good about the timing of this. Just so happens that a lot of us, well, on the East Coast anyway, are in lockdown. So if this gives you something to focus on, for me, aside from looking at the numbers and everything, and also, yeah, just like a focus with what you're eating, I think it is helpful. So, yes, we would love to have you join us. Hey, Amy. Oh, thanks so much for the sticker, Joe. Appreciate it. Are there new recipes for the reset? Yes.
Okay, yeah, so they're being worked on at the moment. They aren't a part of, if you buy it right now, they're not a part of it. They are going to be an add-on.
It's optional, like you don't
that
need
you
them.
can buy during the reset. We're not 100% sure when that's going to come out, but it's probably going to be
Monday.
within the first week of the reset starting. And they will be available to old resetters and new resetters. So we'll talk much more about that inside the group. But there are new recipes coming with everything that happened with our holiday, with lockdown, with isolation. All of those things kind of cause things not to happen as fast as we hope. So, but we're really close. We've got people recipe testing the new recipes now. So the people that are doing that, thank you so much.
And I made a satay chicken today. And
That is the bomb.
Dan's obsessed with it. So, yes, hopefully by Monday there will be new recipes.
Okay, get these out.
I missed the start. Dan is making Singapore noodles using cognac noodles. So it's got prawns, chicken thigh strips, sliced cabbage, the cognac noodles, and then a sauce that she has made up.
Okay, prawns are done.
Do you still check your ketones?
Occasionally. Haven't checked them for a while. I was checking them for a period before we went away. Erica's been testing her blood glucose recently, but it depends. We don't sweat the ketones anymore. Just get this chicken fried up. So it's kind of like you cook everything.
What you're doing.
So yeah, we've got the chicken in. We'll just fry that up. Prawns are done. Omelette is done. So we'll just cook the chicken.
Hard to get it back in the same spot. Kelly said, hi ladies, this is one of my favourite recipes and I think the first have butterwood travel recipe I ever cooked. That's exciting.
It's definitely one of our popular recipes.
Do you have the box of the noodles there? So the noodles are Slendia cognac. This is the spaghetti option. They have a few different, like, what do you call that? Thicknesses. I like
They got fettuccine.
Yeah, I like the thinner.
Angel hair. They used to have angel hair.
I don't think they do
them
anymore, but I like the thinner option. And I think they're normally at the health food section in the supermarket.
They've changed their packaging and everything recently as well. There's
also,
versions of them
I think
in the Asian section they have different ones.
Do they have the consistency of rubber bands?
Not when they're cooked this way. I know people do have that problem with them. But we don't find that a problem in this recipe, do we?
I believe it's pronounced cognac with a hard J, not like cognac of the brandy.
Yeah,
Cognac. Okay, sorry. I don't even know how I was saying it. Thank you. Cognac. Is that right? Where do we get them from? You can get them Woolies, Coles. They're normally in the healthy section or like the gluten-free section, this brand. But you can also get some in the Asian food section, which I think the brand is maybe like Chang's.
Low Chang's or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next up instruction is if you need more oil, I might just put a tiny little bit more in there. Add the sliced cabbage and stir fry for 3 to 4 minutes until it is brown and wilted. And then I think everything just goes in from here.
Are you finding this, Dan?
Yeah,
Is your first time making this?
Yeah, I haven't made this before, I don't think. Why would I? Okay, just cook the cabbage down. While that's happening, I'm going to roll up the egg.
Show us.
And create noodles. So I've just rolled it up. I don't know if that's right, but that's what I'm going with.
Okay, Aldi had some a few weeks back. Nice. Could you use the dry Slendia pasta cooked instead of cognac noodles?
No, I don't reckon.
I find no matter how much I miss, I can't get the smell. It's a texture
It's
thing.
not the same texture.
I think it would be fine, Bobby, but Dan says no. It'd just be different, but it would work. It would still work. Yeah, you just have to cook it like pasta and then drain it and add it in. Yeah, or kelp noodles are another option, but I find them even more rubber bandy than the cognac ones. I have, when I've used those kelp ones before, soaked them in like water with some lemon juice for a while before cooking them, which helped a bit. Just added it to your shopping list. Awesome.
Or if you really don't like them, you could just do more cabbage.
Yeah.
As a substitute. I don't think it would be the same, but
the other noodles would work as well. It just would be different. It would still be fine. It would just be different. Oh my God, Dan.
We've got this in more noodle. Okay.
I don't have any of those other ones.
We've got my little. I hope that was what was supposed to happen.
Oh, they look good.
There's the egg.
So, what's been happening with everyone else?
Okay, cabbage, I reckon, is getting very close. Might just go a little bit further than this, but it's pretty soft. So the next step is to add the noodles, the chicken, the omelette strips, and the prawns to the pan and heat them through and combine them. And then add the sauce and toss through, cook for a few minutes. Should be fairly dry. And then we have Singapore noodles. Okay, so noodles.
Dan's so focused. She's very focused. Deb?
There's 13 steps to this recipe.
You should have seen about 5 minutes before the video was like we were starting this live. Dan looked at the recipe and I was like, "Are you okay?" There's a lot of steps to this recipe. I hadn't even thought about that it was. It's not difficult though. Like
it was pretty much just cook everything separately.
Yeah.
And then put it all in the pan.
Exactly.
We're going to add the sauce.
Yes, true egg noodles, Elizabeth. Selma, day 12 of lockdown, had a visit from the boys in blue today. We have not had any, which, has been quite disappointing, to be honest.
Other people at my work have.
Yeah. Like, don't they care that we're doing the right thing?
So this is what it looks like pre putting the sauce in.
Building an R2-D2 while watching 60th birthday. Oh, well, okay. It's your 60th. Oh, is it a Lego? Is that a Lego thing? Jane stuck in lockdown in Melbourne. 2 children doing year 11 and 12. So it's a teenager's nightmare. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I really feel for the kids doing, like, especially year 12.
Our nephew's doing year 12 this year.
It's really hard.
Just got a girlfriend like 2 weeks before lockdown happened. So he's struggling, I think. Had to do his trials online. So there's been a lot of drama for him, unfortunately. More than what should be happening just for general.
I know, like it's already stressful enough time for them. So yeah, Jane, that must be tough. Teresa, you're in an area of concern. Yeah, that must be concerning. Stay home. Gosh, it's not good. It's your birthday present. That's cool. That looks amazing, Dan.
Bloody smells amazing, doesn't it? It smells so good now that the sauce has gone in. Just trying to get the sauce on all the bits and pieces because it seems a bit kind of clumped in, but.
Oh, Selma said apparently they come on day 12. Oh, something to look forward to tomorrow.
Hope they
don't come while we're getting our COVID tests. They'll think we skipped town.
All right. What do we think? I think it looks amazing. It looks like Singapore noodles.
It looks delicious. It smells really good in here. Erin has said, so probably already been answered, but how do we go about getting recipes added to the reset after the first round? I'm not sure what that means.
So the extra recipes are going to be sold separately.
It'll be a separate
It's
book.
a separate thing. You do not have to buy it. It's just going to be like an add-on that is not available yet because we're still doing the recipes. There's still a few to do. The book's got to be put together. So we're aiming for, I don't know whether Erica wants me to say it because I get into trouble when I actually...
What?
Well, last time I said that they're going to be done, you had a massive meltdown. Like, I got in so much trouble. So,
Monday. We've said Monday.
I'm not saying Monday. I'm not saying anything.
Oh, sorry, Erina, that's what you meant. Okay, Monday. It'll just be it's an optional thing if you would like to purchase it, and it will just be a separate ebook with the new recipes in it. Does that answer your question?
Are you tasting this?
Made the romesco sauce to have with grilled chicken. Yum.
The romesco sauce is delicious. That can also be found on our website.
All right. Okay. So Selma said if they ring you and if you're getting the COVID test, they ask to speak to the person who's performing the test. Just a heads up.
Okay, well, I'm not doing anything wrong. You've also got to travel there and travel home. But anyway.
How funny.
Are you tasting this or you're not going to?
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to taste it? You can taste it. We'll both taste it.
Okay.
We've already had our dinner, by the way. So, you know what we're like. We don't eat past with our grandmas. Oh, the egg looks good. We get a bit of something.
Oh, chicken.
Is the chicken cooked?
Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. The way that chicken was cut, it would be pretty hard to undercook that chicken.
Oh, wow. 2 enthusiastic thumbs up. It's delicious, yeah?
There we go. Singapore noodles. Easy. Anyone can do it.
Would frozen prawns? Yeah, we use frozen prawns. We just defrosted them. See you, Carrie.
Oh, in under 40 minutes. Killed it. That was everything. That was from nothing prepped except for the prawns defrosted.
Very good. Susan, you have to make it. It's yummy. How have you not made it, by the way? That was yummy. Good job, Dan. Now we've got dinner.
What day of isolation are we currently in? We are on day 11. Kelly said, I use frozen prawns, just rinse them in cold water first to defrost. We just let them defrost. Marissa said, looks delicious, definitely going to give it a try. Thanks, ladies. Take care. All right, guys, I think we're done. Thanks for coming along. The recipe is on the website. It's in the description.
Come and join the reset as well.
Yeah, so if you can't find the reset, you can also Google havebutterwilltravel.com, clean and simple reset, and it comes up. So
thanks everyone for coming. It was nice to see you all, and we will see you next
week with a clean and simple.
Oh yes,
recipe.
and on Thursday we're doing a live with Dr. Mary
on
as
YouTube.
well. So we'll see you then. Bye.